following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department. Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Ensley Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Ensley. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Ensley Agency at 622-1111.
On Coach's Corner, Chad Laney, the head coach of the Ridgewood Generals. Generals coming in meeting Martin's Ferry today in the district semifinal. And Coach, nice facility, but let's talk a little bit about the game. What do you expect here this afternoon?
Yeah, it's a beautiful facility, actually. You know, we've played here several times in the past when it used to be the old park, and for the money that they put in it, it's obviously an upgrade. Today, you know, we're looking to go out and do our job. We're asked to do a responsibility. Each individual on this team has a job they are asked to do, and if we can do that, we'll see where we're at the end of the game.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your last game. I didn't have the opportunity to see it, but looked like you took care of business in short order and put yourself in this position.
Yeah, both games actually, the district semi and district final, or sectional semi and sectional final, we were able to jump out early on. And I just got done meeting with the guys. We need to do that again. You know, when you jump out early on, it kind of takes a little bit of pressure off of you. It puts more on the other team. So we're going to come out today looking to do the same thing, put pressure on their guys. You know, and if we end up falling behind, we'll have to just regroup and play the game.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Martin's Ferry. Good ball club by all accounts. What can we expect here this afternoon? Yeah, they come in bolstering a pretty good record. We don't know much about them. We don't get a chance to scout them. Just what you read in the paper and everything else. You know, they're pretty high in the Ohio High School Baseball Coaches Association rankings. You know, they got a pretty good record. And the guy that they're going to throw is the guy they threw against us last year. We didn't do a very good job last year of executing. So I'm sure he's feeling pretty confident, and that's why it's important that we get out to an early lead. All right, last question for you. Who are you sending to the hill tonight? Chase Booth's going to go. You know, he threw our sectional final game against Fort Fry. He's a senior that we've relied on. So we're asking him to go out there and get us a quality start, and we've got everybody in the bullpen that's ready to go. All right. Appreciate your time. Good luck here this afternoon. All right. Thanks, Coos. All right. We'll be back with the pregame. This is high school baseball on WTNS, Coshocton. How's the press box? I don't know.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Ensley Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to ensley-agency.com.
In life, you get what you pay for, and you always look to save a little extra cash. But when it comes to your car, do you really want to cut corners? Or do you want to make sure, in the event of an accident, you get your vehicle fixed the right way? Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
And hello, everyone. I'm Steve Quarries, and we are at Caddis at Harrison Central for this district semifinal game. It's Ridgewood and Martins Ferry hooking up here this afternoon. We'll get back and get to starting lineups in a moment. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 Hospital in the nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
McWayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipes, fittings, and utility poles. If you'd like to work for one of Coshocton's top employers, they'd like to talk with you. McWayne Ductile has positions available for production entry level with wages starting at $19.67 per hour and electricians starting at $29.89 per hour. Plus, they offer competitive benefit packages. Please apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
At Jeff Drennan Ford, we are celebrating Memorial Day during the whole month of May by putting more money in your pocket. This month only, you'll get $2,500 minimum for your trade-in. We have the inventory and the financing regardless of your budget or credit history. Visit us to the area's largest selection of quality pre-owned cars under $20,000. Come experience the Jeff Drennan Ford difference at 801 South 2nd Street in Coshocton.
Hi, this is Jamie from Witt's Frozen Custard. Have you had your Wits fix this season? Each day you can choose from chocolate, vanilla, our daily flavor, or our weekly flavor, with over 20 toppings to choose from. Hit a home run with your favorite custard flavor or lunch special for $5 or less. While you're here, check out our to-go freezer loaded with quarts, pints, frozen custard cakes, and Witties. Witt's Frozen Custard is open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 8 and Sunday noon to 8.
If you own a farm, you know that a one-size-fits-all insurance policy isn't a smart way to do business. I'm John Iannello, your American National Insurance agent in Coshocton, Holmes, and surrounding counties. American National can provide you with a flexible farm package that allows you to customize a policy to match your individual needs. Call me at 740-295-9460 because while you know your business, we know how to help insure it.
R.J. Wright & Sons is proud of the fact that they continue to be a locally owned family business. R.J. Wright & Sons is an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. They offer a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. R.J. Wright & Sons is truly a full-service company with competitive pricing and great customer service. Call R.J. Wright & Sons at 740-498-6236 or 1-800-BP-FUELS or stop by one of R.J. Wright & Sons' 3 locations in New Comerstown, New Philadelphia, or Caldwell.
The starting lineups for tonight's ball game will be, the starting lineups are being brought to you by Bradford Financial Group in Coshocton. Taking a look at Ridgewood, they'll be the visitors, and hitting first tonight, it'll be leading off and playing shortstop Trent Warden. Batting second, the center fielder Gabe Tingle. Hitting third and pitching Chase Booth. Batting fourth, the left fielder Alex Straub. Hitting fifth, the designated hitter Colby Maslowski. Hitting sixth will be Colin Smith. Batting seventh, Andy Troyer. Hitting eighth will be Aiden Troyer catching. And hitting ninth and playing second base, Xander Straub. For the home team tonight, Martins Ferry. They'll lead off Colton Redwine. He'll wear number 2 and catch. Hayden Smith will be the first baseman. Colin Snedeker will hit third and play third base. Connor Prost will be the shortstop and hit fourth. Braden Main will hit fifth. Batting sixth, Colby Shriver. Barron Lewis Jesse Nagel, Aiden Ludoff, and Colton Goddard in the lineups. The starting lineups have been brought to you by Bradford Financial Group in Coshocton. So we're ready to get underway. It'll be Colby Shriver on the mound facing Trent Warden. First pitch is a called strike one on the outside corner. We're underway from Harrison Central in Cadiz. Second pitch on is lined into left field. That's going to be a solid base hit. So Ridgewood off to a good start as Warden lines a single to left. So the first runner's aboard for the Generals.
Center fielder number 2, Gabe Tingle.
Gabe Tingle stepping in. Tingle will play center field. Where's number 2? Left-handed hitter. Tingle comes in hitting .265 on the season. Good bunter, and the third baseman is in on the grass. Pitch. He puts down a bunt, but it's going to be foul. Tried to push it down the first baseline, so 1 strike the count. Colby Shriver on the mound for Martins Ferry. No score, just underway here. Beautiful ballpark for this district semifinal game. 1 strike on Tingle. Shriver takes a look at the runner. 1 strike pitch on the way, swung on and swung through it, strike 2. So 2 strikes quickly on the left-handed hitting Gabe Tingle. Tingle, a senior. Shriver checks the runner. The 0-2 on the way, and just a bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. One-two pitch. Down too low, runner going. He's going to get in safely with a stolen base. So Ridgewood now runner in scoring position with nobody out here in the top of inning number 1. In the other half of the bracket, you will see Coshocton is at Indian Valley playing Harrison Central. And we'll try to get some reports on that game as we go along here this evening. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner at second base is Trent Warden. Ridgewood trying to get on the board quickly here in the first. Pitch is swung on, ground towards the second baseman, takes on a big hop, shuffles it to first. But Tingle does his job, gets the runner over to third base, so 1 out, and that'll bring up Chase Booth.
Pitcher number 3, Chase Booth.
So Chase Booth standing in, right-handed hitter. Booth comes in hitting .319 on the season, has 7 doubles, a triple, and a home run, and has driven in 18. Right-handed hitter, and he'll do the pitching tonight for Ridgewood. Pitch on the way is in tight. They're going to say it hit him. So a hit batsman, and Booth will be on. So runners at the corners with 1 out, and that'll bring out the left fielder, Alex Straub. First and third. Booth with good speed down at first base. Alex Straub standing in. Pitch on the way to Straub. Swing on, fouled straight back into the screen. Strike 1. Alex Straub on the season, a .329 hitter, has a couple doubles to his credit and has driven in 15. Straub wears number 15. Runners at first and third. 1 out. Pitch on the way. He's going to get by the catcher, and that's going to get a run home for Ridgewood. And pass ball, and Ridgewood hits first, and it's 1-0. The ball got by the catcher. And moving down to second base was Chase Booth. So 1-0, Ridgewood with the early lead here. Checks the runner, pitch on the way, swung on, chopping ball, hit to short, up with it on the big. No, he can't handle it, and he's going to be in error. So Ridgewood off to a good start, and Martins Ferry struggling early.
Now batting designated hitter, number 4, Colby Maslowski.
Colby Maslowski steps to the plate. He's the designated hitter. Maslowski, a .259 hitter, has hit a pair of home runs and driven in 8, but he's really made his mark here in the last couple weeks of the season as he's really taken over that designated hitter role. So runners at the corners, first and third, one out, one run in. Pitch on the way, curveball called strike. Shriver trying to work out of a jam here in the first inning. Short leaves by both runners, and pitch is swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. First baseman Colin Smith waiting on deck. Shriver checks the runners. 0-2 delivery outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. 1 out, 1 run in. Ridgewood with runners at the corners, trying to add more here in the top half of inning number 1. Shriver checks and delivers. Runners moving. Passes down too low, and they're going to call him out. He went too far. So Maslowski will be a strikeout victim. But moving down to second base is going to be Alex Straub. So runners now at second and third with 2 outs, and Colin Smith steps to the plate. Smith, left-handed hitting first baseman. .234 hitter on the season. Shriver rocks in, delivers. That pitch is going to be too low, ball 1. 1 ball to count. Pitch on the way. That's going to be down too low as well. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, 2 runners aboard for Ridgewood. Top half of inning number 1. Ridgewood leads it 1-0. 2 ball count coming. Slow curveball, strike 1, 2-1. Took something off, got the strike, 2-1 the count. Nice crowd on hand here this afternoon for this district semifinal baseball game. Pitch on the way, swung on, ripped foul down the right side, count even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners aboard. 1 run in for Ridgewood in the top half of inning number 1. Ridgewood got their run with a base hit by Warden, stole a base, moved to third on a ground out by Tingle, and scored on a pass ball by the catcher. 1-0 to score. Pitch on the way, swung on, foul down the left side, now to play. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Smith has runners sitting at second and third, trying to add on for the Generals here in the top of the first. Colby Shriver out of the stretch pitches, swing on, chopping ball foul, and he'll do it again. Counts remains even at 2-2. Pitch on the way, chopping ball down the first baseline. He's going to have to make a play on it. He does, and he just tags the runner out, and that retires the side. But in the inning, Ridgewood gets a run. There was 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 runners left. We go to the bottom of the first. The score is 1-0. Ridgewood will be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS, Coshocton.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third seat option for the Grand Cherokee
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. In life, you get what you pay for, and you always look to save a little extra cash. But when it comes to your car, do you really want to cut corners? Or do you want to make sure, in the event of an accident, you get your vehicle fixed the right way? Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton.
Bottom half of inning number 1 for Martin's Ferry. It'll be Colton Redware leading it off. Chase Booth, first pitch. Swing on, ground ball to first. Colin Smith gobbles it up, steps on the bag. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom half of inning number 1. And that'll bring up Hayden Smith. Chase Booth comes in with a 4-2 record and a 3.76 ERA. And Hayden Smith, left-handed hitting first baseman. First pitch is a strike. So 1 strike the count. Pitch on the way, swung on, bouncing ball up the middle into center field. That's going to be a base hit for Hayden Smith. First hit for Martin's Ferry, first runner aboard. And that'll bring up Colin Snedeker. Snedeker's the third baseman, big right-handed hitter.
Number 9, Colin Snedeker.
So runner at first base is Hayden Smith. Ridgewood comes in with a record of 14-11 on the season, but has played well lately. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 strike the count. Chase Booth takes a look at the runner Hayden Smith at first. Good lead. Pitch on the way, swung on, hit high in the air in the infield. Now it was drifting out towards right field. Making the catch out will be the right fielder Josiah Cahill, and there's 2 outs.
Now batting shortstop, number 21, Connor Probst.
And Connor Probst, cleanup hitter, and shortstop stands in. First player grounded out. Redinger grounded to Colin Smith at first base. Retired unassisted. Hayden Smith singled up the middle, and Colin Snedeker hits a fly ball to right. So 2 outs, and the cleanup hitter, Connor Probst, standing in. Just a toss over, and he gets back easily. 2 outs, runner at first base. 1-0, Ridgewood with the early lead. Booth checks and delivers, and he hits him. So we have runners now at first and second with 2 outs. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Braden May. Braden May standing in, center fielder. Where's number 22, right-handed hitter? Now Martin's Ferry with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Booth delivers. Pitch is going to be outside, gets by the catcher, and everybody's going to move up. So, pass ball, and runners now in scoring position at second and third with 2 outs. So, Braden Main trying to get some runs in. And heading back out to his position will be Trent Warden, who's playing shortstop today. Right-handed hitter. 1 ball the count. Pitch on the way, down too low, 2 balls, no strikes. Colby Shriver, the pitcher, waiting on deck. 1-0 our score. Chase Booth checks the runners. Pitch on the way, swung on, ground ball towards Schwarden to short. He's up with a throw across the diamond, in time to retire the side. So retired short to first in the inning. No runs, there was 1 hit. There was 1 hit batsman, no errors, and 2 runners left. We've played 1. The score is Ridgewood 1, Martins Ferry nothing. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 Hospital in the Nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Moving to the top half of inning number 2, it'll be Andy Troyer, the third baseman, leading off for Ridgewood. First pitch is going to be fouled down the right side. Now to play, strike 1. Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor today's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. And he fouls it again down the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. So Shriver quickly in front here in the top half of inning number 2. Ridgewood scored first, got an open leadoff single by Warden, and came around to score on a pass ball. Pitch comes down, ball is hit into the air towards center fielder on the run, dives, and he's not going to be able to get it. It's going to drop for a base hit. So Andy Troyer's aboard with a single, and that'll bring up Aiden Troyer, the catcher.
Manning the catcher, number 21, Aiden Troyer.
Kind of fisted it out into right center field. He came good effort by the center fielder for Martins Ferry, but Maine just couldn't quite get to it, and it dropped for a base hit. So Troyer aboard, and it's a good lead. Squaring a bunt and swings through it. Strike 1. That is Aiden Troyer. Runner in, or the third baseman in on the grass. Count is 1 strike on Troyer. Troyer squares around. He's going to try to get him over, and he gets it down. Beautiful bunt. Pitcher up with it, throws to first to get the out, but the sacrifice is good as Andy Troyer moves to second base. So he's retired 1 to the second baseman covering, so 1 out, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Xander Straub. Straub playing second base this afternoon. Straub, a .268 hitter on the season. Trying to get this runner in from second. Pitch on the way. That's going to be a called strike 1. Straub with a scored is no home runs, 4 RBIs on the season. And hits number 9 in the order. Top of the order, Trent Warden waiting on deck. Good lead at second. Pitch on the way. That's going to be just a little low. 1 ball, 1 strike. So runner at second base is Andy Troyer. He got aboard on a base hit, and then Aiden Troyer sacrificed him into second. So that's where we stand. Runner at second and one out. Driver delivers, and it's going to be on the inside corner, strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. 1-2 the count on the number 9 hitter in the Ridgewood order. Runner decent lead down at second. 1-2 delivery and just a bit outside, held up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying to get him to bite on that outside pitch. 2-2. Andy Troyer trying to get a good lead down at second base. The 2-2 pitch on the way, and he swings through it. Strike 3. So 2 outs now in the inning. Second strikeout for Shriver, and that'll bring the top of the order, Trent Warden. Warden got things started for Ridgewood back in inning number 1 with a base hit and came around to score the only run of the ball game to date. We're in the top half of inning number 2. Ridgewood leads it 1-0. Shriver takes a look at the runner. Called strike 1. Good fastball on the outside part of the plate. 1 strike the count. Shriver checks the runner. The 1 strike pitch. That's strike 2. Good fastball. So quickly out in front, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gabe Tingle waiting on deck. The 0-2 delivery. Runners going. Ball's fouled back over our heads. Count remains 0-2. Troyer moving on the pitch. But Warden gets a piece of it and fouls it back over our heads. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. He's going again. This time it's in the dirt. Catcher can't find it. He's rounding. He's on to see what he gets now. He's going to get back. But a curveball in the dirt, and moving to third is going to be Troyer. That'll be called a wild pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, now 2 outs, but a runner now at third base is Andy Troyer. Trent Warden standing in, trying to get that run home. Pitch on the way. He's outside. Count even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner down at third base for Ridgewood here in the top half of the second inning. Pitch on the way, swung on, hit it to left field. Left fielder moves over a few steps, makes the catch, and that retires the side. Hit it well, but right at the left fielder. So in the inning, no runs. There was 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 runner left. We go to the bottom of the second. Ridgewood leading 1-0. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 hospital in the nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
McWayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipe, fittings, and utility poles. If you'd like to work for one of Coshocton's top employers, they'd like to talk with you. McWayne Ductile has positions available for production supervisor, quality inspector, and engineering management trainees. They offer competitive compensation and benefits package. Apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
Life is full of uncertainties. What happens to your assets after you pass away shouldn't be one of them. At Raymond James Financial Services, we offer a transfer on death agreement that allows your estate to be held in a brokerage account, so it avoids the probate process and goes directly to your heirs. To find out how to make things easier for your loved ones, call financial advisor Shane Pyle at 622-3110, located in Coshocton. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
And we're back, and leading off in the bottom half of inning number 2 will be the pitcher, Colby Shriver. First pitch is fouled back over our heads, strike one. In the bottom of the second inning, 1-0, Ridgewood out in front. Booth winds and fires. Pitch is called strike two. 2 strikes quickly on the opposing pitcher. Right-handed pitcher Chase Booth on the mound. Roxanne delivers the 0-2. It's called strike 3. Got the corner. Well, first strikeout for Booth, and that'll bring up Baron Lucy.
Second baseman, number 7, Baron Lucy.
Lucy, the second baseman, standing in. Right-handed hitter. Pitch on the way. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike one. Third baseman Andy Troyer now backing up a step or two, was on the edge of the grass. Pitch comes down. That's going to be just missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Chase Booth gets the sign. Roxanne delivers a pitch. That's going to be down 2 balls, 1 strike. Outfield shallow. And playing pretty much straight away. Pitch on the way. He did not go through with it. They're going to check. They're going to say no. So it's 3 balls, 1 strike. He's managed to hold up on the swing. So 3 balls and a strike here on the second baseman for Martins Ferry, Baron Lucy. Roxanne delivers. That's going to be ball 4 outside. So works him for a walk. First walk of the ball game for Chase Booth, and that'll bring up the designated hitter, Jesse Nagel. So Nagel standing in. Right-handed hitter. Once again. Quick throw to first, back safely. Andy Troyer in on the grass at third base. We're at first, 1 out. Pitch on the way. That's going to be a called strike on the corner. 1 strike the count. Bottom of the second inning. Martins Ferry standing in. Lucy with a good lead down at first base. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Chopper back to the mound. Booth has it. Looks at second, but he'll go to first and get the sure out. So Nagel's retired pitcher to the first baseman for 2 outs now in the inning. Baron Lucy moves into scoring position at second base.
Right fielder, number 5, Aiden Ludolph.
And that'll bring up Aiden Ludolph. Number 9 hitter in the order. Ludolph, left-handed hitter. So 2 outs, runner at second base. Pitch on the way, swung on, hit in the air towards center field, but Tingle drawing a bead on it, makes the catch and retires the side. So Ludolph retired on a routine fly to center in the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 walk, no errors, and 1 left. We've played 2. The score remains Ridgewood 1, Martins Ferry nothing. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS, Coshocton.
Hi, this is Jamie from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. If you want to get out of the office for lunch, the Coffee Connection welcomes you to dine in with us or use our convenient drive-thru. Try our turkey bacon club, BLT, grilled cheese, or a chicken salad or egg salad sandwich on a croissant. Don't forget to pair it with your favorite hot, frozen, or iced drink. On Mondays, all breakfast sandwiches are half off, and every Wednesday, all drinks, all sizes are half priced. Stop by the Coshocton Coffee Connection or call your order in at 623-3234.
The Ensley Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Ensley. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Ensley Agency at 622-1111.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee.
Top of the third inning, Gabe Tingle will lead it off for Ridgewood. Tingle grounded to second his first time at the plate. First pitch was low, ball 1. 1 ball the count. Pitch, bouncing ball towards short. Shortstop has to come in quick. Tingle with good speed. Down, Jin, didn't get him. Tingle hustled it out and gets the infield single. So Gabe Tingle aboard. Hit number 3 for Ridgewood, and they get the leadoff man aboard, and Chase Booth comes to the plate. He was hit by a pitch back in the first inning. So Tingle, always a threat to steal, gets a good lead down at first base. Shriver now ready to go. Pitch to Booth. That's going to be on the corner. Strike 1. Took something off that pitch. 1 strike the count. One strike. Tingle with a good lead. Throw over and he gets back safely. Chase Booth, team's leading hitter, standing in at 319, has hit a home run, has 18 RBIs to lead the way. Snap throw over and Tingle's back again. One strike the count. Run at first base, nobody out. We're in the top of the third inning, 1-0. Ridgewood out in front. Tingle with a good lead at first base. He's gone. Pitch is going to be down low. Throw down to second. It's not in time. He's got a stolen base. So Tingle steals a base, and he moves into scoring position. Second stolen base of the ball game for Ridgewood, and now they have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Good lead at second for Tingle. Pitch on the way. That's going to be outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Like a slider that missed. 2-1 the count. Two balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Tingle at second for Ridgewood. Pitch on the way. Good curveball, 2-2. So count even at 2-2. Ridgewood with 3 hits in the ball game, all singles. They have the only run of the ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Swung on, ripped down the left field line. Curving foul. Hit it right on the button, but curves foul, so they'll do it again. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner down at second base. Shriver checks and delivers. Pitch is just a bit outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So counts full. Full count, 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at second base here in the top of the third inning. Ridgewood trying to get another one here. Pitch is swung on, hit high in the air. I know. Had to be interference. It had to be a catcher's interference, so that gets Booth down at first base.
Now batting left fielder, number 15, Alex Stroup.
And that'll bring up Alex Stroup. So Ridgewood now with runners at first and second and nobody out. One of those weird plays that kind of waiting to see what the call was going to be, and bat hit the catcher's glove, so he's on first base. So runners at first and second now with nobody out. Pitch tries to lay down a bunt, and it kicks foul, strike one. Alex Stroup reached on an error by the shortstop his first trip to the plate. So Ridgewood trying to get runners into scoring position, having Stroup put down a bunt and fouls it off, strike one. So Alex Stroup standing in, to 329 hitter on the season with 15 RBIs. Pitch on the way, that's going to be strike two, catches the corner. So 0-2 on the cleanup hitter for Ridgewood. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, runners lead. The pitch on the way, swung on, hit into the hole. That's going to be a base hit. Rounding third, Stingle. He's going to score. Throw comes in. They cut it off, and Ridgewood has added to their lead 2-0 on a sharp single to left by Alex Stroup. So Gabe Tingle comes around to score. Moving into second was Chase Booth, and it's now 2-0 with nobody out here in the third inning, and Ridgewood leads 2-0, and Colby Maslowski steps to the plate. Maslowski, a strikeout victim. And heading to the mound will be the coach, and we'll break away for a moment. This is high school baseball on WTNS, Coshocton.
Looking for a large pizza loaded with toppings? At Domino's Pizza in Coshocton and Newcomerstown, we have a new pizza special. You can now enjoy a large pizza with up to 5 toppings for only $10.99, carry out only. Load your pizza with any 5 delicious toppings, including these meat options: pepperoni, ham, beef, salami, bacon, Italian sausage, premium chicken, or Philly steak. To order your large pizza with up to 5 toppings for only $10.99, call the Coshocton Domino's at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131.
All right, we're back, and the meeting at the mound is over, and Ridgewood has Colby Maslowski stepping to the plate. As mentioned before we broke away, a strikeout victim his first trip to the plate. Big right-handed hitter wears number 4. Be interesting to see if Coach Laney has him bunting in this situation. He squares around and ball's high and tight, and it must be a strike. So 1 strike the count. 1 strike the count. Runners at first and second. 1 run in. 2-0 our score. Ridgewood out in front here in the third. Pitch on the way. That's going to be outside with the curve. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Runners leading from first and second. Pitch on the way. Swings through it. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maslowski. As mentioned, Maslowski's kind of secured the DH role late in the season. He hit a pair of home runs late in the year. Has outstanding power. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way is going to be a strikeout, but everybody's going to get on base. So Maslowski's out on the strikeout. But moving up on the wild or pass ball is going to be Chase Booth the third and Alex Stroup the second. So just as good as a sacrifice bunt. Has runners at second and third with Colin Smith standing in. So now 1 out with 2 runners aboard. Pitch on the way is in tight, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Colin Smith standing in. Pitch on the way. That hits him. And right now, bases are loaded. Second hit batter in the ball game by Shriver, and the bases are now loaded with Andy Troyer coming to play. Troyer had a base hit his first trip to the plate. So Colby Shriver struggling here early in this game. Infield's in all the way around. Bases are full. And Troyer at the plate. Shriver checks and delivers. Pitch. That's going to be a strike. Strike one. I think he took that one all the way. One strike the count. Bases loaded. Top of the third, Ridgewood with one run in. They lead 2-0. Pitch on the way. That's going to be outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Checks and delivers. Pitch is a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball in on the inside part of the plate that Troyer swung through. Aiden Troyer waiting on deck. 1-2 the count. 1 out. Bases loaded here in the top of the third. Pitch on the way. Way outside. Catcher gets to it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and two the count. Shriver checks the runners. 2-2 on the way. That's going to be low and outside. Count full at 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. Ridgewood already with 1 run in. They lead 2-0 here in the top half of inning number 3. District semifinal baseball. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike 3. So big strikeout there for Shriver. 2 outs now. Strikeout number 4 for Shriver, and that'll bring up Aiden Troyer. Troyer had a sacrifice bunt his first trip to the plate. Troyer, .222 hitter on the year, no homers, 5 RBIs, does have a couple doubles to his credit. Pitch on the way is going to be strike 1 on the outside corner. 1 strike the count. Ridgewood with the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the top of the third. They've already got 1 run in. They lead 2-0. Pitch on the way. That's going to be high. Gets by the catcher, but they get to it. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball just popped out of the glove of the catcher, Colton Redinger. So counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Swung on, ground ball hit hard to second. Just goes to short for the force, and they get out of the inning. So in the inning, 1 run for Ridgewood. They had a couple hits. There was a hit batsman, no errors, and 3 runners left. We played 2.5. The score is Ridgewood 2 and Martin's Ferry nothing. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. In life, you get what you pay for, and you always look to save a little extra cash. But when it comes to your car, do you really want to cut corners? Or do you want to make sure, in the event of an accident, you get your vehicle fixed the right way? Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Bottom moving to the bottom of the third, 2-0. Martin's Ferry out in front of Ridgewood. Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Bottom of the third, and it'll be the top of the order. Colton Redinger leading it off. Chase Booth, Roxanne delivers. Pitch is going to be a little low. Ball one. 1 ball the count. Chase Booth, Roxanne delivers. That's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the second inning at Indian Valley, it's after 2 innings now. Coshocton and Harrison Central, no score. Pitch on the way, swing and foul back. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 3. Chase Booth. Roxanne delivers. Pitch on the way is going to be just missed outside. 2 balls. 2 strikes. That was close, almost too close to take, but count even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Right-handed pitcher Chase Booth. Roxanne delivers. Pitch is grounded up the middle, but moving over to second baseman, gobbles it up. Snap throw to first is just in time to get him. And Martin's Ferry wasn't sure they liked the call, but he's going to be retired. Second to first for the first out of the inning. Nice stretch and pickup by first baseman Colin Smith. So 1 out. That'll bring up Hayden Smith. He had a base hit his first time, his first trip. Left-handed hitter. Pitch on the way is going to be called strike 1, inside corner, right around the knees. 1 strike the count. Booth, Roxanne delivers. Pitch in tight. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pushes Smith off the plate a bit. 1-1 the count. Looking at the dimensions of the ballpark, in left field and right field lines, 320, 375 to straightaway center field here. The 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on, ripped up the middle into center field, a base hit. He hit it right on the button, lined it into center for his second hit of the ball game.
Now batting third baseman, number 9, Colin Snedeker.
Second hit in the ball game, both belong to Smith, and Colin Snedeker heads to the plate. He had a fly ball to right his first trip. So with 1 out, runner at first. Runner, good lead down at first base. Pitch on the way, swung on, line to right center. That's going to be a base hit. Cuts it off, the throw comes in quickly. So Martin's Ferry, after 1 is out, they've got a pair of back-to-back hits, putting Smith down at second base and Snedeker is at first, and Connor Probst will head to the plate. He was hit by a pitch back in the first inning. So runners at first and second. 1 out. And the Martin's Ferry Purple Raiders shortstop stepping in. Second baseman over near the bag, trying to keep the runner close at second. Booth takes a look. Pitch on the way, swung on, hit down the left field line. Left fielder moving over, he's got a shot at it and leaps up and just can't get it. Went up against the fence right up at the top, and the ball popped out the last second. Great effort out in left field, but just wasn't able to hang on to it. So Alex Straub went a long way over that line, but that keeps the hitter alive at 1 strike. One strike to count. Runners at first and second with 1 out here in the bottom half of inning number 3. 2-0. Ridgewood out in front. Booth checks. Still checks now, delivers. Pitch is fouled back over our heads. Count is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. The cleanup hitter, Connor Probst, standing in. Chase Booth out in front in the count, 0-2. Checks and delivers. Curveball called, strike 3. Good pitch. It's caught him looking. Strikeout for Booth.
Now batting center fielder.
Strikeout number 2, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Braden Main. So Braden Main comes up. He grounded to short his first trip to the plate. Runners still at first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom half of inning number 3. Now Booth steps off the rubber. He'll regroup. Good leads by both runners. Booth delivers. That's going to be a strike. Good pitch. 1 strike the count. One strike, 2 outs, 2 runners aboard here in the bottom half of inning number 3. Pitch on the way, slow curve stayed high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hayden Smith at second, Colin Snedeker down at first. Martins Ferry looking for a big base hit here. Pitch swung on. No, he did not swing. He held up, and they're going to be a ball. They're going to say 2 balls, 1 strike. Had a notion, but didn't go. Two balls and a strike. With the runners on first and second with 2 outs, anything hit, the runners will be moving. 2-1 the count. That's going to be on the corner. Strike 2. Good pitch. 2-2 the count. So Chase Booth, even in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runners on base, and 2-0 our score. A lot of 2s at this stage. Chase Booth gets a sign, checks the runners, and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Booth strikes him out. So Chase Booth works out of a mild jam in the bottom of the 3rd. No runs. There was 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 3. The score remains Ridgewood 2, Martins Ferry nothing. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 Hospital in the Nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
McWayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipe, fittings, and utility poles. If you'd like to work for one of Coshocton's top employers, they'd like to talk with you. McWayne Ductile has positions available for production supervisor, quality inspector, and engineering management trainees. They offer competitive compensation and benefits package. Apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
Number 9 hitter Xander Straub leading it off for Ridgewood in the top half of inning number 4. Takes a strike, so 1 strike the count. Straub a strikeout victim in his first trip to the plate. Straub a 268 hitter, lays down a beautiful bunt down the third baseline. They're not going to be able to make a play, and he's going to leg it for a base hit. So Straub, an excellent bunt, and once again Ridgewood gets that leadoff runner aboard, and that's when they've been tough to handle here in this tournament. Hit number 5, and Trent Warden, the top of the order coming up. He had a base hit, scored the first run of the game, and hit a fly ball to left field his second trip to the plate. So runner is in on tight at third. They're expecting a bunt. If third baseman's in top, that's going to be a ball high. Third baseman was about 6 feet from the hitter by the time that the pitch was made. So let's see what they do here. The count is 1-0 on Warden. Warden squares around like he wants to, but now he's going to hit away, and he bounces the ball to short. That double play ball steps on the bag. Throw to first is in time. And the shortstop just took it himself, stepped on the bag, and relay throw to first base is good, and quickly 2 outs for Ridgewood.
Center fielder, number 2, Gabe Tingle.
So 2 outs now, and that will bring up Tingle. Tingle grounded to second, had a base hit, stole a base, and scored the second run of the ball game for Ridgewood. So left-handed hitting center fielder standing in. Pitch is on the corner, strike 1. 1 strike to count. Gabe Tingle waiting. The 1-strike pitch swung on, popped in the infield. Shortstop calls everybody off, backs into the short left field, makes the catch, and that retires the side quickly in the top of the 4th. No runs. There was 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We've played 3.5. The score remains Ridgewood 2 and Martins Ferry nothing. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, this is Christy from Huebner's Auto Care. Does your vehicle need brakes, shocks, struts, AC work, an oil change, tire rotation, or other mechanical work? If you want honest quality work at reasonable rates, come to Huebner's Auto Care. You can trust our experienced ASC certified technicians to always be upfront with you about what repairs you need or you don't need, and to do those repairs right. For reasonable rates and quality work, it's Huebner's Auto Care, 512 Chestnut Street in Coshocton beside the post office. Call us at 740-622-4587.
Hi, this is Jamie from Witt's Frozen Custard. Have you had your Wits fixed this season? Each day you can choose from chocolate, vanilla, our daily flavor, or our weekly flavor, with over 20 toppings to choose from. Hit a home run with your favorite custard flavor or lunch special for $5 or less. While you're here, check out our to-go freezer loaded with quarts, pints, frozen custard cakes, and Witties. Witt's Frozen Custard is open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 8 and Sunday noon to 8.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee.
And Colby Shriver leads off here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. First pitch is down too low, ball 1. Chase Booth on the mound for Ridgewood. Roxanne delivers. That pitch is going to catch the outside corner. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-0 our score. Ridgewood out in front. Chase Booth, right-handed pitcher. Roxanne delivers. Pitch is swung on and fouled down the right side. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out here. Pitch on the way is going to be just a bit low, 2-2. Baron Lucy waiting on deck. As mentioned, Shriver was a strikeout victim back in the 2nd inning. Chase Booth with 4 strikeouts in the ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Booth rocks and delivers. It's a little looper. Second baseman coming in on the jog, picks it up. Snap throw to first is in time. So good play at second base. Gobbles it up, throws to Colin Smith, and 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th.
Second baseman, number 7, Baron Lucy.
And Baron Lucy stands to the plate. He walked back in the second inning. So nobody on base, 1 out. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled back into the screen. Third baseman Andy Troyer's in on the cut of the grass. 1 strike the count, and delivers. That's going to be down too low. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're moving along rapidly here this afternoon. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0 Ridgewood out in front. Ridgewood with a run in the first and in the third. Pitch on the way, swung on, fouled into the screen. Count is now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Booth rocks and delivers. The pitch swung on, fouled back again. Into the screen. Count remains 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Pitch on the way. Stays high. Count even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Baron Lucy standing in for Martins Ferry, trying to get something going. Pitch on the way, swung on, hit high in the air. Catcher drifts back near the screen and makes the catch. They're out number 2. Stayed up and makes the play, so 2 outs now. And that brings up Jesse Nagel, the DH.
Designated hitter, number 33, Jesse Nagel.
So 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Two to nothing our score. Ridgewood out in front. We're at the bottom of the 4th. Booth rocks and delivers. Swung on, hit the looping ball towards right. Second baseman drifting out, but coming in and making the play is going to be Cahill, and that retires the side. So 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. We move to the 5th. The score is 2-0 Ridgewood. This is high school baseball on WTNS, Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. In life, you get what you pay for, and you always look to save a little extra cash. But when it comes to your car, do you really want to cut corners? Or do you want to make sure, in the event of an accident, you get your vehicle fixed the right way? Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton.
And moving to the top half of the 5th inning, in the 4th inning down at Indian Valley, Harrison Central is taking a 1-0 lead over Coshocton. That is the other half of the district bracket. Winner of this game and that will meet. First pitch in the top of the 5th inning is strike 1 to Chase Booth. Booth was hit by a pitch and then got on an interference call, so he's 0 for 0 officially, but he's been on base both times. Pitch is hit high in the air in the infield. Third baseman moves over into foul territory and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th, and Alex Straub steps to the plate. He reached on an error and had a base hit, so he's been on both times.
Now batting left fielder, number 15, Alex Straub.
So Straub standing in with 1 out here in the top half of inning number 5. Shriver rocks and delivers. Good pitch on the corner, strike 1. One strike pitch on the way outside, back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Top half of inning number 5, Ridgewood with a 2-0 lead. Shriver rocks and delivers. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shriver gets the sign and delivers. Pitch is fouled down towards the Martins Ferry bench. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top half of inning bottom half of inning number 5, excuse me. No, I got it right the first time. Top half of inning number 5. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch down too low. Skips to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alex Straub, Ridgewood left fielder, standing in. Colby Maslowski waiting on deck. Pitch, swing, and a miss. He's a strikeout victim for out number 2. 5th strikeout in the ball game for
number 4, Colby Maslowski.
Shriver, so 2 outs now, and here comes Maslowski. Maslowski's been a strikeout victim both times tonight, so 0 for 2 officially. Colin Smith waiting on deck. Shriver rocks and delivers. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, top half of inning number 5. Shriver gets the sign and delivers. Chop error foul. The count is now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 outs. Colby Shriver on the mound for Martins Ferry. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Hits him. 3rd hit batter of the game for Shriver. So Ridgewood gets a runner on.
First baseman, number 9.
And Colin Smith to the plate. He was retired first baseman unassisted, and he was hit by a pitch. And Maslowski there'll be a pinch runner.
Pinch runner, number 8, Aiden Sparger.
So Aiden Sparger is on as a pinch runner. It's a short lead. Colin Smith, left-handed hitter, standing in. Pitch on the way, swung on, hit high in the air down the right side, and that's going to be out of play. 1 strike the count. A little bit out in front as Shriver took something off that. So a runner at first with 2 outs. Left-handed hitter, Colin Smith. 234 hitter on the season. Pitch swung on, ripped to the right center field. That might get down. It's going to get off. The center fielder cuts it off. Throw comes in to the infield into second. They're going to hold him up. So Colin Smith delivers a single to right center field. And now Ridgewood with runners at the corners, first and third with 2 outs. And Andy Troyer to the plate. Troyer had a base hit and has been a strikeout victim.
Number 10, Andy Troyer.
So Colin Smith delivers a single to right center field. So stepping to the plate is going to be Andy Troyer, as mentioned, 1 for 2. He'll try to get that third run home for the Generals to give him a little more cushion. Shriver delivers in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Ball 1 the count. Shriver delivers, pitch, swung on, fly ball towards center field. Center fielder's got a beat on it, moves over, makes the catch, and that retires the side. So Troyer retired on the fly to center. In the inning, no runs. There was 1 hit, 1 hits batsman, and 2 runners left. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. The score remains Ridgewood 2 and Martins Ferry nothing. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 Hospital in the Nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
McWayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipes, fittings, and utility poles. If you'd like to work for one of Coshocton's top employers, they'd like to talk with you. McWayne Ductile has positions available for production entry level with wages starting at $19.67 per hour and electricians starting at $29.89 per hour. Plus, they offer competitive benefit packages. Please apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
Moving to the bottom half of the 5th inning, Aiden Ludolph will lead it off for Martins Ferry. First pitch is down too low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Chase Booth on the mound for Ridgewood delivers. That's going to be on the outside corner, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-0, Ridgewood with the lead. Booth rocks and delivers. Pitches hit in the air high to center field. Tingle drifts back a few paces and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So 1 out. That'll bring up Colton Redinger. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor today's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. So top of the order now for Martins Ferry, and it'll be Redinger standing in. He's 0 for 2, grounded to second, popped to first. And first pitch is on the outside corner, strike 1. Chase Booth allowed 3 hits in the ball game, has hit a batter and walked a batter. Pitch on the way. That's going to be a strike 2. Good off-speed pitch. So count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the inning. Pitch on the way outside. Count 1-2. Chase Booth in his 5th inning of work. Gets the sign and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 outs now in the inning.
Now batting first baseman, number 13.
Strikeout number 4 for Booth, and that'll bring up Hayden Smith. Smith is the first baseman and is 2 for 2, has a pair of singles. 2 of the 3 hits belong to Hayden Smith. Left-handed hitting first baseman. Pitch on the way, he takes a strike. 0-1 the count. Took something off, caught the outside part of the plate. 1 strike the pitch on the way. Another ball, that's outside, 1-1. Tried that backdoor curveball, but stayed wide, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Roxanne delivers, pitch is fouled down the left side and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way is bouncing ball towards second. Comes up, he got through him. A little short hop and got through the second baseman. That'll be an error. So runner at first base. First error of the ball game for Ridgewood, and that'll bring up Snedeker.
Number 9, Colin Smith.
So Snedeker steps to the plate. And he is 1 for 2 officially. Snap throw over, just back. Good move by Booth. Good lead down at first base. Pitch on the way, catches the corner, strike 1. Snedeker, the third baseman, standing in. 1 strike the count. Pitch on the way, swung on, fouled on the right side, now to play. Count now 0-2 as Booth works from out in front. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first base is Hayden Smith. Got on via the error. Gets a lead down at first. Pitch on the way is swing and a miss, and throw down to first, and that retires the side. Strikeout number 5 for Chase Booth in the inning. No runs, no hits. There was an error and 1 left. We've played 5. The score remains Ridgewood 2, Martins Ferry nothing. We'll be back. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, this is Jamie from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. If you want to get out of the office for lunch, the Coffee Connection welcomes you to dine in with us or use our convenient drive-thru. Try our Turkey Bacon Club, BLT, grilled cheese, or a chicken salad or egg salad sandwich on a croissant. Don't forget to pair it with your favorite hot, frozen, or iced drink. On Mondays, all breakfast sandwiches are half off, and every Wednesday, all drinks, all sizes are half priced. Stop by the Coshocton Coffee Connection or call your order in at 623-3234.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee.
In life, you get what you pay for. And you always look to save a little extra cash. But when it comes to your car, do you really want to cut corners? Or do you want to make sure, in the event of an accident, you get your vehicle fixed the right way? Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton.
Top of the 6th inning. Standing in will be Aiden Troyer. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Troyer had a sacrifice bunt his first trip to the plate and then reached on a fielder's choice. Count is now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Top half of the 6th inning. Still 2-0, Ridgewood out in front. General's got a run in the first and in the third. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good fastball. And Troyer cannot catch up with. So Shriver ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Colby Shriver, Roxanne delivers. That's going to be just down low. Count even at 2-2. Close, but just a bit low. 2-2 the count. Shriver, Roxanne delivers. Pitch is going to be outside. Count full at 3-2. Ridgewood in 3 of the last 4 innings have had their leadoff runner aboard. Full count pitch on the way is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So first out here in the inning.
Now batting second baseman, number 5, Xander Straub.
6 strikeouts in the ball game for Colby Shriver. He's hit 3 and has not walked anybody as of yet. So Xander Straub standing in. Good pitch on the corner, strike 1. We've moved to the top of the 6th inning. Still 2-0, Ridgewood with the lead. Pitch on the way. Can't hold up, strike 2. So count 0-2 on the number 9 hitter and second baseman. He has base hit in the ball game and 2 trips. Ridgewood with 6 hits in the ball game. Pitch on the way, that's going to be in the dirt and back to the screen. Count now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way. Ground ball in the hole into left field, a base hit. Second hit for Straub. Just slow curveball, got his bat on it and got into left field. So hit number 7 for Ridgewood, and they now have a runner aboard, and that brings the top of the order, Trent Warden. Warden in the game is 1 for 3 officially. He had a base hit, scored a run, hit a fly ball to left, and grounded to short. Actually hit into a double play back in the 4th inning. So runner first with 1 out. He lays down a bunt down the first baseline. They're not going to be able to get him, so 2 runners aboard, and that's going to go as a base hit for Warden. Hugged that line down the first baseline, stayed fair. And now Ridgewood with runners at first and second with 1 out as they try to add on here in the top of the 6th.
Center fielder, number 2, Gabe Tingle.
So Gabe Tingle, 1 for 3 in the ball game, has a base hit, scored a run, stole a base, and he grounded to second and popped to short. So 2 aboard now here in the 6th inning with 1 out. 8 hits now for Ridgewood. Pitch on the way is in the dirt, 1 ball. Catcher thought about throwing behind the runner at second, but held up. One ball the count. Pitch on the way. That's going to be too low. Now this time they do throw down. He dives back in safely. Count now 2-0. On the Ridgewood center fielder, Gabe Tingle. Good lead down at second base for Straub. Pitch on the way. Curveball. That's just outside. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Chase Booth waiting on deck. Three 3-0 the pitch. That's going to be a strike right down Broadway. Count 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 runners aboard. Center fielder Gabe Tingle waiting. Shriver checks and the pitch. Fastball's too low and they're loaded. The ball gets by the catcher, but they'll move up a base. So now Straub is at third. Warden is at second. Tingle with the walk is at first. They're loaded up for Chase Booth. First walk of the game for Shriver, and heading to the mound's going to be the pitching coach, and they're going to talk it over, so we'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor today's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. So bases are loaded right now. And the umpire heading out, trying to get him to move it along. Heading to the top of the fifth inning. Well, actually, after 5 innings, it's still 1-0. Harrison Central over Coshocton down at Indian Valley. Harrison Central pitcher with 13 strikeouts in the game. So loaded up for Chase Booth. They're ready to go. Shriver trying to work out of the jam. Pitch on the way. Check swing is down too low. Ball 1. Booth looked like he wanted to take a whack at it. Infield in all the way around. Shriver's pitch curve. That's going to catch the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. 2-0 the score. Ridgewood out in front here. We're in the 6th inning. Ridgewood trying to add on to their 2-0 lead. Pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Took something off. Good slider. Count now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Chase Booth has reached base twice. Was hit by a pitch. Got on a catcher's interference and popped to third. That's down too low. Good stop by the catcher. Count even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Generals. Shriver checks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that'd be 2 outs. Took something off getting that strikeout.
2 outs. Now batting left fielder.
7 strikeouts now in the ball game for Shriver, and that'll leave it up to Alex Straub. Straub is 1 for 3 officially. Reached on an error, had a base hit, and is a strikeout victim. Steps out, now back in. Shriver trying to work out of another jam here in the top of the 6th inning. Roxanne delivers, swing and a miss, strike 1. Good breaking ball that Straub can't come up with. 1 strike the count. Ridgewood love to get a base hit and get us some insurance. Shriver rocks in, delivers. Good fastball, strike 2. Swung right through it. Been relying on that breaking ball. That time just came back with a big fastball that Straub was not able to come up with, so it's now 0-2. Alex Straub waiting on Colby. Pitch on the way in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. Right. If he doesn't pick that one, that baby's back to the screen and runs home. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Alex Straub standing in. Roxanne delivers, takes something off, and he wanted it but didn't get it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Count even at 2-2. Alex Straub standing in. Roxanne delivers way outside. Good block again by the catcher. He's going to try to get home. He's going to do it. Nice job by Ridgewood. Xander Straub heads up play. Ball got away from the catcher, and he just put his head down and dives in and gets the third run of the game for the Generals. There goes a wild pitch. Runners all move up a base. So a big run right there on that wild pitch. Count is now full. Maslowski on deck. Pitch, curveball, just missed, ball forward, and he thought he had that one too. And now the coaching staff at Martins Ferry is coming out because they've said that. That'll go as a walk, second walk. Bases are back and loaded.
Number 4, Colby Maslowski.
So here comes Maslowski. Maslowski 0 for 2 was hit by pitch. He struck out twice. So 3-0's a score. Ridgewood with the lead. Everybody but the umpire thought they had him struck out. So Maslowski waiting. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Big swing. Maslowski with good power. 3-0 the score here in the top of the 6th inning as Ridgewood's come up with an insurance run. Driver delivers. Bouncing ball to third. He'll just step on the base and that'll retire the side. But in the inning, Ridgewood gets one big run. They had a couple hits. There was no error, a wild pitch, and 3 runners left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The score now, Ridgewood 3, Martins Ferry nothing. This is high school tournament baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
In life, you get what you pay for, and you always look to save a little extra cash. But when it comes to your car, do you really want to cut corners? Or do you want to make sure, in the event of an accident, you get your vehicle fixed the right way? Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Moving to the bottom half of inning number 6, and leading off for Martins Ferry will be Connor Probst. He is 0 for 1 officially, was hit by a pitch and was a strikeout victim. First pitch, he fouls back into the stands, strike one. Bottom of the 6th inning, Ridgewood now gets an insurance run in the top of the inning to take a 3-0 lead. And Chase Booth continues to work. Pitch is bounced towards short. Up with it nicely is Warden. Snap throw across is not in time. It's going to be in time, but the ball was in the dirt, so that'll be an error on the shortstop, and that is going to put a runner at first with nobody out here.
Number 22, Braden Main.
So Braden Main, 0 for 2 steps to the plate. He's the center fielder. He's grounded to short and struck out. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-0, Ridgewood with the lead. Gets a lead, swing and a miss, strike one. Good fastball, not able to catch up with it. Gets a lead at first. Pitch is swung on line to left field, moving back and in position and making the catch is going to be the left fielder, Alex Straub. So one out in the inning. And the runner has to retreat to first base, and that'll bring up Colby Shriver. Shriver is 0 for 2 officially, struck out and grounded to second. So one out now. Hit it on the nose, but nice play by the left fielder, moving over a few steps to haul it in. So one out now. Quick throw to first, back safely. Chase Booth's gone the distance, allowed only 3 hits in the ball game. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Good fastball, high fastball that Shriver not able to catch up with. Count 0-1. Pitch on the way is lined over the second baseman's head into right center for a base hit. And moves the runner into second base. So Shriver gets the 4th hit of the ball game for Martins Ferry. And they have runners at first and second now with one out. And Baron Lucy to the plate. He's walked and fouled out to the catchers. So hit number 4 in the ball game. Lucy waiting on the pitch. Good lead down at second. Now he fakes the throw back and the runner dives back in safely. That's Connor Prost. Lucy standing in. Pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball by Booth. And Chase Booth ahead in the count, and no balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners aboard for Martins Ferry here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch on the way, he bunted at it, it'll be a strike. Pitch was way well off the plate. So count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 runners aboard. Martins Ferry trying to get their first run of the ball game. Chase Booth checks and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good fastball. Not able to catch up with it.
2 outs. Now batting designated hitter, number 33, Jesse Nagel.
6 strikeouts in the ball game now for Chase Booth, and Jesse Nagel, the DH, steps to the plate. 2 outs, 2 runners aboard here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Chase Booth trying to work out of a mild jam here in the inning. Checks the runner and delivers. That's a strike. Good fastball right across the heart of the plate. 1 strike the count. Checks the runners and the pitch. Swung, bouncing ball to first. That's going to be a foul ball. So count now 0-2. So Booth, who's done a good job for the most part all night long, working from in front, has hit a batter and walked a batter. So, and as mentioned, the 6 strikeouts. Now Nagel steps out. Now he's ready to go. No balls, 2 strikes. Booth checks the runner. Pitch, curveball, ground ball towards second. Up with it, little flip to first in time, and that retires the side. In the inning, no runs. There was a hit, there was an error, and 2 runners are left. We go to the 7th inning. The score remains Ridgewood 3, Martins Ferry nothing. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center has been proudly recognized as a 2021 Top 100 hospital in the nation by Fortune and IBM Watson Health. This distinction demonstrates our ongoing commitment to patient-centered care right here in Coshocton. With over 6,000 hospitals in the nation, we are proud of our employees and staff whose hard work and dedication to our patients made us a Top 100 hospital. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Moving to the top of the 7th inning, it's 3-0, Ridgewood in front. And I want to tell you, the Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor today's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. And latest report from Indian Valley is Harrison Central with a 1-0 lead plays in the 6th inning. So leading off will be Colin Smith. Colin Smith standing in. Pitch on the way is hit high in the air in the infield. Shortstop waves everybody off, backs up a few steps, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So one out here. And Andy Troyer to the plate. Andy Troyer standing in. Right-handed hitter. Pitch on the way. That's a strike one. Troyer 1 for 3 officially, has a base hit and is struck out and hit a fly ball to center field. Pitch on the way. That's going to be in the dirt and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top half of inning number 7. 3-0, Ridgewood with the lead. Pitch, bouncing ball, just foul down the third base line. One ball, 2 strikes to count. One away here in the top of the 7th inning. Pitch on the way. Days outside. Count is even at 2-2. Troyer waits on the pitch. Curveball swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs in the inning.
2 outs. Now batting shortstop.
9 strikeouts now for Shriver in the ball game, so 2 outs and Aiden Troyer to the plate. He's 0 for 3 officially, or 0 for 2 officially. He had a sacrifice bunt his first trip to the plate. Good pitch on the corner, strike 1. Then he reached on a fielder's choice and was a strikeout victim. Pitch on the way, that's going to be strike 2. Finds the corner, so no balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Colby Shriver. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that retires the strike. Retires the side. That's 10th strikeout for Shriver. No runs, no hits, nothing across. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The score remains Ridgewood 3 and Martin's Ferry nothing. This is high school baseball on WTNS Coshocton.
McWayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipe, fittings, and utility poles. If you'd like to work for one of Coshocton's top employers, they'd like to talk with you. McWayne Ductile has positions available for production supervisor, quality inspector, and engineering management trainees. They offer competitive compensation and benefits package. Apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
At Jetstream and Ford, we are celebrating Memorial Day during the whole month of May by putting more money in your pocket. This month only, you'll get $2,500 minimum for your trade-in. We have the inventory and the financing regardless of your budget or credit history. Visit us to the area's largest selection of quality pre-owned cars under $20,000. Come experience the Jeff Drennan Ford difference at 801 South 2nd Street in Coshocton.
Hi, this is Jamie from Witt's Frozen Custard. Have you had your Wits fix this season? Each day you can choose from chocolate, vanilla, our daily flavor, or our weekly flavor, with over 20 toppings to choose from. Hit a home run with your favorite custard flavor or lunch special for $5 or less. While you're here, check out our to-go freezer loaded with quarts, pints, frozen custard cakes, and Witties. Witt's Frozen Custard is open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 8 and Sunday noon to 8.
Last chance for Martin's Ferry. They trail in the ball game 3-0. And Chase Booth looking for a complete game shutout as he heads to the top of the bottom of the seventh inning. Aiden Rudolph then to the top of the order for Martin's Ferry. Rudolph standing in, left-handed hitter. Pitch on the way is going to be called strike one. Taking a pitch all the way. So one strike the count. Chase Booth winds and delivers. Pitch on the way is hit high in the air and drifts back towards us. Strike two. So Booth quickly in front, 0-2 here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike three. So Chase Booth gets things started, gets a strikeout, one away.
Catcher, number 4, Colton Redinger.
6 strikeouts in the ball game now for Booth. Seven strikeouts, excuse me. So one out, and here comes Redinger. Pitch is outside, ball one. Chase Booth's been impressive here this evening. Pitch on the way, high ball. 2 balls, no strikes. The winner of this game will play the winner of the Harrison Central Coshocton game at a site to be determined. It's scheduled for Thursday, but the weather does not look great. 2 balls the count. Oh, that's way outside, or over his head, actually. 3 balls, no strikes. If you're Ridgewood, no base runners. If you're Martin's Ferry, you need base runners. 3-0 the count. Booth now steps off as Prediger steps out. Now he's ready to go. Roxanne delivers. That's going to be a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three and 1 on the way. Called strike 2. Got the corner. Count full at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Colton Redinger trying to get aboard. Chase Booth. Roxanne delivers. A full count pitch is sliced into right field. That's going to be a base hit. The right fielder gets over. It's Cahill. He cuts it off. Throw comes in. So Martin's Ferry, not wanting to give up yet, gets a base hit. It's their 5th hit of the ball game.
Number 13, Hayden Smith.
And Hayden Smith steps to the plate. He's 2 for 3 officially. He's had 2 base hits and reached on an error. So left-handed hitter standing in. Redinger led with a lead down at first. Pitch on the way. He'll take strike 1. Right now, Martin's Ferry needs base runners, so they're going to take a strike. Now it's a 1-strike count. Chase Booth waiting. Pitch. Doesn't hold up. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. So once again, Booth out in front. Colin Snedeker waiting on deck. Checks the runner. The pitch on the way is going to be just off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at first base here in the bottom half of inning number 7. Ridgewood out in front, 3-0. Booth delivers, pitches rifled into the shortstop. He gets a quick throw to first base. Is in time, and they double him up, and the ball game is over. And Ridgewood has come back and defeated Martins Ferry here this evening by a score of 3-0. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school baseball on WTNS, Coshocton.
If you own a farm, you know that a one-size-fits-all insurance policy isn't a smart way to do business. I'm John Iannello, your American National Insurance Agent in Coshocton, Holmes, and surrounding counties. American National can provide you with a flexible farm package that allows you to customize a policy to match your individual needs. Call me at 740-295-9460 because while you know your business, we know how to help insure it.
R.J. Wright & Sons is proud of the fact that they continue to be a locally owned family business. R.J. Wright & Sons is an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. They offer a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. R.J. Wright & Sons is truly a full-service company with competitive pricing and great customer service. Call R.J. Wright & Sons at 740-498-6236 or 1-800-BP-FUELS or stop by one of R.J. Wright & Sons' 3 locations in New Comerstown, New Philadelphia, or Caldwell.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
And Ridgewood tonight improves to 15-11 and moves into the finals of the district baseball tournament as they defeat Martins Ferry here this evening by a score of 3-0. Ridgewood got on the board first in the top half of inning number 1. Trent Warden led off with a base hit, moved to second on a pass ball. Actually had a stolen base, then went to third came home to score on a pass ball as the ball skipped by the catcher, and that was the first run. It was 1-0. They added a run in the third inning to make it 2-0. Gabe Tingle led off with a base hit, then he scored. Or moved to second on a stolen base and came around to score on an Alex Straub base hit, and that made it 2-0. It stayed that way to the top half of the 6th inning when, with 1 out, Ridgewood got a base hit from Xander Straub. Trent Warden got a base hit, so that moved runners to first and second. Then they got Tingle got a walk, and the bases were loaded. Then a pass ball by the catcher got Xander Straub home, making it 3-0. And that's the way it stood as Ridgewood moves on with a 3-0 win. Taking a look at the line score in the ball game, Ridgewood had 3 runs. They had 8 hits in the game. They committed 2 errors and left 11 runners on base. Martins Ferry, no runs. They had 5 hits, committed 2 errors, and they left 9 runners on base. Winning pitcher in the ball game was Chase Booth, goes the distance to pick up the shutout win. And the losing pitcher is going to be Colby Shriver for Martins Ferry. Taking a look at the hitting people in the ball game for the Purple Raiders, they were led by Hayden Smith, who had a pair of hits in the ball game. For Ridgewood, Trent Warden had 2 hits to lead the way. Also, Gabe Tingle a base hit in the ball game. Alex Straub a base hit. Colin Smith had a base hit, and also Xander Straub from the bottom of the order had 2 big base hits to pace the attack for Ridgewood. So the Generals get out of here with a win as they defeat Martins Ferry by a score of 3-0. Final order of business for us is going to be the Warehouse Steak and Stein player of the game, and we're going to give that to the pitcher tonight. That's Chase Booth, who goes the distance to pick up the win with the shutout performance. So he'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. And as usual, it's courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. Also, we wanted to tell you the last score we had was Harrison Central was up on Coshocton in the 6th inning by a score of 1-0. So a good ball game over there as well. And the winner, Ridgewood, will meet the winner of that game. It's scheduled for Thursday at a site to be determined, but weather may play a factor in that. So once again, the final score as well. Before we break, I want to thank the people from Claxon Communications who are down here and helped me out through all this, and Fred Williams, Casey Claxon, and Memphis Cutshall's doing the camera work, and another great job by those folks as well. I hope you enjoyed the telecast from here in Cadiz, Ohio, home of Harrison Central baseball. Also want to thank Katie Holtz back at WTNS Central as well. So once again, the final score here today is the Ridgewood Generals moving on as they defeat Martins Ferry by a score of 3-0. This has been Steve Corey's reporting. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.